This thing be tripping, man. So I think I got it back now, y'all. I think we back. Hopefully we back on. Hopefully we back on. So. I think we back. All right, El Cheapo, you ready to? What's up? There you go. There go my girl. What's up? What's up? What's up, Miss Tunes? I was just, you know what I'm saying, showing El Cheapo different kicks and stuff, and she was just, but somehow the thing it messed up on the live, so I didn't know how to get it back. I guess it muted or something, so I couldn't hear it. Back to what you were saying. Yeah. Why you say you're a clown, El Cheapo? Hey, El Cheapo. Tell me, is these ugly or fresh, right? Because I got them just because nobody else had them. Now, I was going to wear these one day. I never wore them, but I was going to put like an all black Adidas fit on with these. I think they so ugly they fresh. The Grinches, I don't know. Let's see. Hey, Tony, let me see. I'm just chilling. Oh, you like them? Okay. Oh, you're not messing with my collection. Oh, I probably not. Yeah, El Cheapo. That was that's just. Then was it? You remember these El Cheapo, the Barclays? Remember these? Let me see. I got a few of them, like, and I got some more in the back. I don't really have like. Let me see. I think I got some more. Hold on. Like Gizmo eating. Go. Look at these El Cheapo. I like these. I don't know if you're feeling them. I got some stuff to wear with them, but I don't go nowhere no more, and I don't got no money, so I don't be going nowhere. These I wore like, I think I wore these like 3 times, I think. Maybe 5, maybe. Man. These joints. Okay. Right, don't touch them, Pumpkin. Look at, she trying to touch stuff. Let's see, shout out to El Cheapo. You tripping. You tripping them green. Oh, you like them? You like them tunes? Yeah, I was trying to think. Because everybody say they ugly, right? So what y'all think, chat? I didn't never see nobody with them. And this chick I was messing with, she bought them for me for a Christmas present. I didn't even buy these. You know what I'm saying? So they've been sitting in the box ever since. Let me see. Let me have that belt. I'm going to drop that 40 so I can wear some high-waisted jeans and be true. Which one? What belt, El Cheapo? Which belt? What belt you talking about? Let me see. You can do all white joggers. All white or all black, Tools? All white or all black? What y'all think? Listen, you gotta have some money to have this stuff on. So y'all know I wear the same stuff because I don't do nothing but go to work and take care of her. So I don't go nowhere. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got nothing on the floor. So it ain't like, you know what I mean? Oh, y'all, Gizmo eating good for me. I'm so grateful. Y'all, I'm so grateful because she got them moments where she just be real picky. So I'm grateful as all get out for that. Tell me what y'all think about her hair. I've been trying to get them parts better. So I don't know, man. We just be making it for real. Here, Gizmo. El Cheapo, why you say JP a clown? He seemed like he got, I don't know him. He seemed hilarious and sincere. A lot of people like him. He got almost 8,000 subscribers. I have a lot of shoes, and most of my sneakers are color. Okay. Yeah, Tunes, what's your favorite ones? My favorite ones, y'all, is the Concords. Them 11s. That's my favorite shoe all time. She's eating good. I'm shocked she eating that. Yeah. Yeah, me too, Cheapo. She really doing so good. I started to try to like force a fork on her. I was like, nah, I'm just gonna leave her alone. Tunes, you could do all black. Yeah, I'm thinking like an all black Adidas fit, cause too much green to be too much, cause the shoes already lime green, so I want them to stand out. I never wore them though. I never wore them jokers. I think one day I just might though, when things kind of turn around, cause y'all know I hate Christmas. Lord, I hate Christmas. Do y'all know how much I hate holidays? I think I told Cheapo. God, I hate holidays. But yeah, y'all. So me and if El Cheapo ain't capping, me and her gonna do a live together. You know what I'm saying? She said she just gotta tell me when. Yeah, I'm putting you on the spot, Cheapo. Just let you know that I ain't capping. You know what I'm saying? Just let me know when you want to. And then Gizmo, we not listen. Then she taking stuff and putting it in the this. We're not gonna do that. We're not putting stuff in places. That's where your drink goes, pumpkin. Yeah. Oh, I ain't gonna worry about it. Let me see. Let me see. Cause he crashing out. We all gonna watch this disaster. Is it that bad, El Cheapo? Hopefully the brother, hopefully I can. I mean, I don't know what I can do, but you know what I'm saying? If he wants some help, like I said, I definitely know what it is to be a father, you know what I'm saying? And you know, if he have his children all of the time, you know, maybe we could, you know what I mean? We could you know, I can understand his plight. Because I definitely know it's real. Like shout out to Toombs. I'm a Chuck Taylor girl too. I have a platform. You know what's crazy, Toombs? Chucks used to be that thing, and then they came out with the new ones, like with the bottoms that are like gum sole, like them hard, like them hard. And the beautiful thing about women is y'all don't have to pay a lot of money to get fresh. Y'all can wear just about anything. You know what I mean? Y'all shoes are not nearly as expensive as men's. So that's the good thing about, you know, being a woman. Y'all, unless y'all just won't like them Vapor Maxes, like them costs. You know what I mean? Let me see. Shout out to Toombs. I will be tuning in. You be tuning. Yeah, I hope just Cheapo just gotta tell me when. I don't do holidays. Yeah, Toombs, I hate him. I think what me and Gizmo do, we'll do our own thing, or unless, you know, hopefully by that time, you know, if we got a family that I trust, and I'm like, y'all can have it, just leave me alone, and I'll just sit in the house and watch sports. You know what I mean? Y'all can spoil all y'all want. As long as y'all don't push that Christianity stuff over here. Shout out to Cheapo. You're patient with your daughter. He curses kids out and treat them like slaves. Yeah, you got to be careful with that, Cheapo, especially. Well, you know, you got to be careful. I do my best because I know it's not her fault. So I always tell myself that none of this is her fault. She the only one who innocent in this whole. Yes, Pumpkin. No, you're not touching me with them hands. No, I wish she would. No. And so, yeah, you got to be careful. I don't know what situation, Cheapo. I'm just taking your word. But, you know, definitely when you're on the internet and you're a black man with children, you definitely got to be careful because they're always looking for a reason, you know what I'm saying, to try to condemn a black man and to keep you and to take your children. They would love that. So he going to have to, so if what you did, if indeed what you're saying is true, hopefully he, you know what I'm saying, he get that together ASAP. Let me see. I have those two. Which ones you got, Tomes? I don't like paying. Oh, you got the Concords. I don't like paying a lot of money for shoes at all. That's smart, Tomes. It's really not a. I like my dress shoes better. I like my dress shoes better. Shout out to El Cheapo. I'm not mad at you, Cheapo, for being a Christian. I just think, for me personally, they pushed it on our people, and our people are too forgiving. And that's why I think our people are so forgiving because of that damn Bible and the way their interpretation of it is. You know what I'm saying? And it keeps black people specifically, you know what I'm saying, in bondage mentally. Because we don't, you know what I mean? We forgive people when people wouldn't forgive us for the same things. So, you know what I mean? I just, you know, so that's just my. But like I said, I definitely respect, you know, whatever, you know, you Did y'all see her do that? You did it again. You threw food at your father. Did y'all see that? Did y'all see what she just did to me? I should paddle your bottom for that. You out of order, Pumpkin. I hate when people curse at kids. Yeah, you got to definitely be careful with that, Toombs. You know what I'm saying? You know that. Like she almost got cursed. Did you see her throw that food at me? Let me see. I hate when people. Let me see. Keep watching, you'll see. I hope he get it together. The Chucks with the gum sole. I have the yep. I'm very, let me see. I'm very forgiving, so I get it. Yeah, listen, it's good for being a woman. Men can't be so forgiving. And this is why, I think that our community, I push masculinity. You know I'm with that. And I ain't forgiving nothing. You know what I'm saying? That's God's job. God forgives. I don't. Shout out to El Chipo. El Chipo Toon, that is not funny. Y'all see how she played me? Y'all see her just throw that food at me? You out of order, pumpkin. Now what if Daddy just went crazy right now? What would you do? See, y'all, this how you know she don't respect. This how you know she don't respect me. This how you know, y'all, she don't respect her father who does everything for her. No, you out of order, pumpkin. You not to throw that food at me. And y'all want to know what's weird? She don't do this at daycare. They say at daycare, I watched from the window, y'all, a couple times. Oh, she on her best behavior in there. You know what I mean? She gets here with her father, and she shows absolute no respect for her daddy. You better calm down. You better get it together. Stop screaming. Let me see. Shout out to. Let me see. I did say that I'm having a hard day. My son just spent 3 feet in a hotel room to go lay up with a broad. So why you upset? Let him go do his thing. Let him go do his thing. At least he ain't laying up with a man. Could be worse. Shout out to Miss Toombs. She respects you. She just being a baby. Yeah, she don't do it to nobody else, Toombs. Hell, cheapo, if that's what they do. Yeah, shoot, I wish I could live. I wish I could live. I need a back rub, y'all. I need a woman. I need a woman to take care of me. I ain't even lying, y'all. I done been alone too long, man. Like between being in, I'm 45, y'all, but I haven't really been around the block like I would have. Because I spent so much time in them dark places and then I need a woman to take care of me. I need somebody to rub my back and just love on me. I need some love. Hey, y'all, what that song, LL? Sometimes I sit in the room and I stare at the wall, and in the back of Awesum mind, he hear his conscience call. Yeah, telling me I need a girl who's as sweet as a dove for the first time in my life. I see I need love. There I was, giggling about the games, and I don't play with many hearts, but I'm not saying no name. Yeah, y'all, come on, man. I'm dead serious about that. Let me see. This baby going to humble. You think so, El Cheapo? Yeah, she probably, listen, I'm gonna tell you, Gizmo gonna get in trouble. Gizmo is cruising for a bruising. Tell your daddy you apologize. Stop. Give me a test. The least you can do is give me a kiss. Give me a test. Sellout. You a sellout, baby. You a sellout, baby. This baby going to home. El Cheapo, let me tell you, she don't know what's coming. She cruising for a bruising. Let me tell you something. You deserve to be taken care of. A lot of these bums don't deserve it. I'm trying to take them. So my back is sore. I'm so sore. All I do is fight. I just want to be loved. I want somebody to go get Gizmo. It's like, it would be so cool just not to have to get Gizmo all the time. Like, you got a baby? Yeah, okay, I'm gonna turn around and lay down. Woo-wee. But yeah, y'all like her hair? What y'all think about Gizmo little ponytails though? I got the yeah, I'm working on the little parts and junk. I'm working on little parts and junk. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, y'all, just ones and twos, just trying to do, small things to, keep myself mentally and physically fit. Man, I know that, like, excuse you, pumpkin. Bless daddy's baby. Bless daddy baby's heart. Bless everything she do. And y'all, but listen, her throwing that food at me, she was this close. She was this close to some trouble. I'm trying to tell you, this pumpkin was this close to some trouble. Shout out to Miss Toombs. I think it's thank you, Toombs. Toombs, did you work today? Cheapo, did you work? Did y'all ladies end up going in today? See, because I really need to pour into myself, y'all. I need to get in better shape. I'm about, for real, I'm about 10, 15 pounds overweight. So I need to put more time in there. I need to start going back to the boxing gym, which I miss. I miss going to get hit. Men should get hit in the face. That humbles you. You know, you find out exactly how tough you are or aren't when you're in them places. You know, y'all, I thought about taking Gizmo in there and doing a live from the boxing gym. I just, you know what, that might not be the worst thing. The problem is with the time she don't know how to act when she out of my sight. So that could potentially be a problem. And then I focus so much on her that I mess around and get up in there and get smoked. And you know, I ain't gonna do that. Cause one thing about me, yeah. Yo, Chibo, you better. Yo, Chibo, see, that's for you. That's my. That's my. Get out of here, pumpkin. Get out of my mix. That's how you rock with it, Chibo. Them young boys don't know how to. They don't know how to stalk. Yeah, I'm coming. This how I'm doing life, y'all. I'm coming. I'm just ease up on it. Cut the ring off. Cut the ring off. Come here. Penny. So, yeah. I'm going to teach Gizmo that. But she ain't going to be allowed to fight, though. She just hit the pads with daddy. I don't play that game. You ain't putting your hands on my daughter. This ain't that. Ain't no hair grease in the... We don't do that around here. She got a daddy who don't play no games. Better not come near my daughter. Better not. I'm gonna care about your child as much as your child cared about mine. That part. Believe that. You better believe it. Shout out to the chat. Let me see. I was off today. Them folks had me off. Well, I know you don't like that, Tunes. You like to get that bread. Shout out to Tunes. They cutting hours at my job. Yeah, that ain't never a good thing. Don't be playing with. Tunes said don't play with her bread. Don't play with that chicken. Don't play with that chicken. Yeah, y'all. So I'm just gearing up mentally for tomorrow. And what needs to be done. Like I said, I'm gonna brush her teeth. I try to really, really pour into her because I really want her to understand what it is to be taken care of. So she gets used to, so then those habits transfer into everything that she does. You know what I'm saying? She's been used to being cared for. She's been used to, you know, a certain way that she was treated by her father. Therefore, she can then treat herself that way, and ultimately, she'll know exactly, you know, how a man should behave because she saw her father do it. And it's like, look here, my nigga, my daddy didn't make no excuses, and you got all of the excuses, yet don't have a fraction of the things that are upon you, that were upon him, upon you. Yeah, bro, you're definitely not the one. Shout out to Miss Toombs. Did you hear about that kid that was hungry? No, I didn't. No, I didn't, Toombs. No, I didn't. Kid, black boy? Did they find out who was responsible? The kid was hungry. You know what? Toombs is funny. People keep telling me that they keep trying to convince us that so much has changed, but yet we always reminded of how close, of how that really isn't true, and how close those things really truly were. No, I didn't. I'm gonna have to educate myself and then do a live on it. No, I didn't. Do they know who was responsible? So this is a cold world, and people wonder why I'm so cold. They have asked me, like, why don't I have empathy? Because a lot of people are wondering, you know, they've asked me that I'm like, man, if you would have experienced the things that I experienced, you would understand how little that has benefited black men, and specifically black people in this country. Like what has empathy gotten us? Like in the end, I'm a results guy, y'all. Show me the results, and then you can get me on board, right? But don't bring me what you think. Don't keep telling me what you feel, yet all of the evidence shows something to the contrary. That's where you lose me, right? If you can bring me something that's tangible with the okay, here's the data, you know what I'm saying, to support my hypothesis. I'm all ears. I'm riveted. I'm on the edge of my seat. You know what I'm saying? You start talking about what you feel, and you know what I mean, and telling me how things are better, and what opportunities there are because we had a black president, and Michael Jordan played ball and made a bunch of money. Like, man, you gotta bring me something more than that. You know what I'm saying? Especially when you talk about stuff like this. I'm extremely that's the second bad news I had today, Toombs. A young lady texted me today as a matter of fact. Her 8-year-old daughter, I knew her back when I first come down here. She just texted me out the blue. Told me her daughter was killed by a drunk driver, immigrant. Her 8-year-old daughter was killed. They were all in the car together, and her daughter was taken from her on September 7th. And I don't have the words for that. You know what I'm saying? Because because people will say, you know what I mean? Well, she's in a better place. Okay, why don't you let your child swap out with her? You know what I mean? Like, since you think that she's in such a better place. Like, I just hate when people say things like that, chat Toombs. I really, really do, because it shows such a lack of concern. The only thing I can do is express my deepest condolences, and I get paid tomorrow, and she put together a GoFundMe, and I'm going to put what I can in there. I don't have much, what I'm saying, but I'm going to definitely send that sister something. Just because she's like, you don't have to do it also. I said, well, I know I don't, but like I say, I wouldn't be a man if I didn't put something toward it. Like I say, it's not much, but I will definitely put what I can toward it. That's for sure. So that's terrible. They're saying he did it to himself, but he had a broken leg and arm. Boy, you devils always tell me. That's forever. I remember hearing something about that not too long ago, Toombs. There was somebody did it to themselves. Like they quick to. That's. See, this is what, and like I say, Toombs, and this is why I don't care when it happens to them, and it's gonna continue to be that way for me. It's gonna continue to be that way for me until I get the results that I want to see for my people. Some say, Awesum, what results do you want to see? I want reparations. I want a check. I don't want to live with y'all no more. I want land that's designated for the people that I want it designated for, the people that look like me, and we can then build our own community. Now, you can go you can go wherever you want in the country. You don't have to live here, but these are for the people that want to be here. And this is for people that want to deal with the people that look like them. You know what I mean? And I just want to live away from y'all. And I think the Republicans really, really are like that too. That's why at least I respect them, because they're like, listen, they at least let you know where they at. The Democrats is the ones that's really snaking you. Them the ones I really, really despise. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't know where they stand. They just do the stuff behind your back. You know what I mean? Like they the ones who behind the crime bills. They behind all the stuff that's really, really detrimental to our community, but yet they laugh in our face and they shake our hands, and they, you know what I'm saying, they come to the cookouts and they say all of the cool sayings and stuff, but they the ones, you know what I'm saying, behind, they knife us in the back. Those are the people that I really despise. I like a man let me know where he at, because I'm gonna let you know where I'm at. I don't like you neither, dog, and I know what you are. Shit, he was 21 years old, baby. I'm sorry. I don't have the words. Oh my God, I'm sorry. Yeah, she was 8 years old. Yeah, she was Miss Toombs. I don't believe this. The whole better place shit. Yeah. Me neither, Toombs. Don't miss me with that. I'm with you. I have no empathy for them. Yeah. Don't. If you want it, listen. And that's why I really don't like that Christianity push on our people. Now, if that's what a person believes, I'm never here to knock anybody's beliefs. But I believe religion as a whole, you know what I'm saying, has really taught man, has really tried to keep man in a bind. You know what I'm saying? And I believe, listen, you're not going to tell me that your building is the house of God when I believe that the house of God is right here. You know what I'm saying? The temple. You know what I mean? God sits on the throne of a man or a woman's heart. And so this notion that I have to come to your place to worship, you know what I'm saying? So you mean to tell me if I tied 10% of my money to the church, or putting that same money towards a cause that I thought was worthy, is, you know what I'm saying? Like, you telling me that counts less in God's eyes? Well, that might be in your God eye, but not mine. Shout out to Chase. All I can say is stay dangerous. Yeah, got to Chase. And that's what my homeboy used to tell me. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my man Slim, you know what I'm saying, from Georgia. We just handle business together, you know what I'm saying, up in West Virginia. You know, he used to always tell me, stay dangerous. You know, that's what he'd say, you know what I mean, before he saw me. Before he partied. And you know what I mean? Yeah, y'all, I'm gonna tell y'all something, man. This world, I don't believe that things will get better. I do not believe, because people have gotten bolder and bolder. And I'll tell you the truth. There's a piece of me that's really happy for that, right? Because it's going to force a line to be drawn. Like, there won't be any more. Right now, you can still straddle the fence to a certain degree. But people are so disrespectful and so flagrant with their beliefs now that it's getting to a point where, like, that's the beauty about Trump. Trump did this. When Trump started to really, really say what he truly believed, and that gave other people the ability to you know what? I'm saying what I want to say too. I'm tired of hiding. To me, it's a beautiful thing, because now you identified yourself, and see, in that is a great thing, because now it's forcing our people to galvanize behind one another. You know what I mean? If that's what you choose to, or make your position totally known, and then you can then know how to move from there. You know what I'm saying? That's my thinking. You know what I mean? In terms of understanding and dealing with your enemies. You know, the enemy that you know is better than the one that you don't. And I'm gonna tell you the truth. I don't like any of them. I don't think any politicians have been beneficial for black people. You know what I'm saying? Because I have all of the proof to back it up. There has been no legitimate legislation that benefits black people since the USC 1983 was passed, y'all. That was a federal lawsuit that allowed black people to bring charges. Y'all look it up. It's called the USC 1983. That's a lawsuit, a federal lawsuit that you can bring against, and to get people into court, right? And get redress for things that have happened, right? But everybody's using it. Only black people are, you know what I'm saying? Black people have never really truly benefited from it. But that was passed for us. But that was back in 1983, y'all. We talking about 42 years. Toons, you familiar with 1983? Are y'all familiar with the 1983? That's what it's really called, y'all. And I filed them. You file them about $400, and you know what I mean. And the company or entity has to answer, and the courts have to deem your case worthy or unworthy. Speaking of which, that's going to bring me to something that's coming later on down the road. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna tell y'all something. I've done it on several occasions, and the only reason they beat me, they kicked my case out the 4th Circuit, and the reason they called it time barred after they told me I had oral arguments. I told them guys that was in the hole with me. I said, when they let me out the hole, because I went home, I said, I'm gonna get y'all out of here. I promised them guys that. Shout out to Antoine Gibbs, man, my man South. He was from South Carolina, y'all. They was continuously putting guys in the hole and keeping them in there for indefinite periods of time, and all of us was black. We noticed that the black guys would go in front of the hearing officers, and they were just keeping guys in the hole indefinitely. Like, wait a minute, what? And so I was the only one. I said, you know what? Because y'all know me, I'm just gonna fight. I fought that thing for 3 years, y'all, with just a pen and a piece of paper. I said, you racist white devils. I used to dog it. Oh my God, y'all. Y'all would have been laughing if y'all could have seen this stuff. And they still got the paperwork. I'm gonna get the information so y'all can actually look it up online so y'all can see. But they really kicked their case. They threw my case out and said I was time barred because I didn't file my last it was $600. When they kicked it out, I was supposed to pay $600 for an appeal. Well, they didn't give me, we was doing everything via mail. So there was no timestamp. So when I got it, that's when I shot it back. You know what I mean? And so they right when they knew I was about to bust their head, y'all, it was right when I knew. They said, you got oral arguments scheduled. Then they came right back about 2 weeks later. Somebody put the call in and said, you got to stop this thing. You got to stop it. Because if you get him in here, it's going to be over for us. They stopped it. They said it was time bomb. That's the only way they can beat me. That's the only way they can beat me, and they cheat. I got something for them this next time, y'all. Shout out to Son Jones. He got some sugar in his tank. Who got some sugar in their tank? Son Jones. Who? Put some who you talking about? Son Jones. Appreciate you for being in here. Who got sugar in their tank? And qualify that. Appreciate you for being in here. Make sure you hit the like button. Son Jones. Who has sugar in their tank? Who? And qualify. We here to, you know what I'm saying? I'm definitely here to have a conversation with you. I don't bar nobody from the chat. Look like she left. A lot of times that's what some people do, y'all. They come in, drop things like that, and then book. But I never trip on it. I never trip on it. People got a right to say what they want to say. I don't particularly care. Come here, Gizzy. Come here. But yeah, y'all. So that's that. So you know, that's my passion in terms of, you know what I'm saying, really, you know what I mean, really putting something forward that I think can be beneficial for the long term for people that look like me. You know what I'm saying? Like you got to use the system against itself, and that's really what I really truly notice, y'all. It's in the wording and what they tell you. That's really where you can find. That's really where because here's the thing: you got to box them in with their own words. This is what I'm entitled to according to this. This is what this says. I'm this person. This is what this says. This is what I want. This is how you. This is the way to truly put pressure on them to get things done. But the people that's usually in government, the people that's in positions of power, they so happy to be there that they're not going to do nothing in order to benefit or to really, really rock the boat because they know what time it is. That's why they can be senator. Y'all notice the senators and congressmen are the sweetest jobs you can ever have. Why do y'all think how do y'all think these people go into this stuff dirt poor and end up super wealthy by the time they're done? Like, how did you become rich off a public servant salary? No, you just have all of the ins and outs. You know what's coming. You know what I mean? When it's time to put your money in certain places. You know what I mean? Certain pharmaceuticals, certain foods. You know behind what super PAC and so forth and so on. You know these people are the biggest liars I've ever. You know what's funny, y'all? They call me a gangster. They call me a thug and a hoodlum and this and incorrigible. I have nothing on these people. Like, and anybody that look like you have nothing on these people. There's no limit to how dirty and how dark and how deep they will go in order to keep their hands on the levers of power. You know what I'm saying? This is why they're in these positions for 30 or 40 years. Y'all got to remember the president can only serve 2 terms. Only LBJ served 4. I think that's Lyndon B. Johnson. I believe he served 4 terms. He's the only 4-term president. The majority of presidents can't serve any more than 2. And so these guys will continuously be in there in them spots because they got it so locked in. And they know, like running every 2 years is just a formality. Everybody knows who's going to win. They got their lock on certain, but like I said, once again, they do just enough. You know what I mean? And then you can't ever really truly get to the bottom of who's responsible because they've done a good job insulating themselves. You know what I mean? From accountability. You know what I'm saying? It's a wonderful game. You know what I'm saying? If you know what I mean? If you're involved in it, hell, I would like to be involved in it. You know what I'm saying? But they would never like a guy like me because I'm just not gonna play ball, y'all. I'm just not. I'm not a go along to get along kind of guy. I want to sink the ship. You know what I mean? I want to pull the covers back and see, you know, who's behind the you know what I'm saying, the show. That's what kind of guy I am. So people like me, you know, can only rise so high in terms of, you know, what public services will allow or won't allow. And so, you know, there's that. Anybody want me to touch on anything in the chat before I did? Let me see. Stir the pot. Yeah, Chase. They don't like no black man like that, man. They like to go along to get along, black man. That's why Stephen A. and you know what I'm saying, and see, can you imagine Stephen A. You know what's funny? Even though I'm not huge, right? When Tatum said something, that guy, Officer Tatum, and I said, listen, man. I said, listen, why don't you sit down with me, right? And then it's another guy named Chad Jones. He was in the chat. I said, let me up on your platform right now. I'll come up there. Let me up. See what I mean? And so what you'll do is they have a plan in order to keep me quiet or keep men like me quiet. But you can only do it for so long because in the end, my people are going to designate where I get. That's the beautiful thing about being in your own community is when you with your own people, there's your people. There's no limit to how far I can go. But when you switch over to like a guy like Candace Owens, or you know what I'm saying, or you know, or like Officer Tatum, or you know, any of these Jesse Lee Peterson, and any of these blacks like that, they have a limited shelf life in terms. As soon as you say something them folk don't like, as soon as you do something, they're gonna put you in your place. They're gonna let you know exactly who you are. See, and that's the thing. When you with your own people, you can never be canceled because your own people gonna galvanize behind you. And then that's to me when I can look my own people in the eye and people like, you know what, brother, you inspired me. Brother, you made me look at the world differently. I remember, y'all, there was something that a guy that somebody said that when Muhammad Ali won the title, it was the first time he was ever proud to be a black man. He said Muhammad Ali gave him his humanity. Can y'all believe that? He said Muhammad Ali gave him his ability to, you know, he gave him that. And that, can y'all imagine what a now, if I spank your bottom, then what? This close, y'all. Let me tell you something. The Gizmo was this close. She's cruising. No. You better listen to me. The Gizmo was this close, y'all. She's cruising for a bruising. Nope. Don't touch it. The Gizmo was cruising for a bruising. She keep trying to touch it. You better get your act together. Your attitude is out of order, pumpkin. That's the one thing about the Gizmo, y'all. She gonna get some. She wants some attention. Yeah. Daddy got some attention. She gonna get Daddy's attention. Listen, hey Chase, I believe. Listen, hey Chase, do you remember a time? How old are you, Chase? Do you remember a time when children used to get backhand? I was talking to somebody the other day on the phone, and the kid in the back said, "Ew, disgusting." Do you know? Oh, okay, Chase, you right here with me. I'm 45. Chase, do you remember a time when you would say something that you wasn't supposed to say out of order? Somebody would just fire. Did you get that? Would nobody even say nothing to you? Just fire, right? Act like it was just nothing. You know what I mean? And then dare you have your lip will be busted, it'll be swelling up, and dare you to scream out. And want you to scream out. Like it was a time when that type of parenting was on the floor. It was old school. Oh yeah, Chase, old school fast. As soon as you get to running your mouth, bop. Yeah, so how you doing? Look, it was real quick. Hands fast as Floyd Mayweather. Fuck. Keep your mouth closed. You out of order. I missed them days, Chase. Lord, I missed them days. Shout out to Attila, the new one. Hey, Miss Flores, how you doing? Appreciate you for being here. Miss new in the chat. Miss Flores, I appreciate you. Thank you for being here. That's what the Gizmo. That's what Gizmo looking. Only thing is, she hot yellow, y'all. Shit. Oh, your grandma ain't play no game? How fast was she with them hands, Toombs? How fast was Grandma with them paws? Would she put them paws on you? Keep it real, Miss Toombs. How fast was Grandma with them paws? Shout out to Chase said, hell yeah, I remember especially the misdirection hand, talking the slap. Woo wee. Woo wee. And these children today are lucky. You know what I'm saying? Listen, if she'd have been a boy, I wouldn't even care as much. You know what I'm saying? But you know, obviously she's a girl, so that saves her to a certain degree. But I'm gonna have to heat her bottom up one of these days. Let me see. That range one. Oh yeah. Listen. What? Hey, Toom. I remember trying to hide behind my mama in the car, in the back seat in the morning. She had them skills. Toom, I swear to God. She could be bagging her. Fuck! How did she get... What? Muddy was cold and throwing shoes. Shit. Man, Toom, shit. My mom ain't care nothing about... Listen. They said where it started was where it ended at. Ain't nothing scarier. Let me tell you something, Toom. I done been kidnapped. I done been shot at. I've been to prison 3 times. I done had my life on the line multiple times. I done been hit by a car. I was a kid, I got hit by a car. I done been bit by a stinking ass filthy dog. Rottweiler. I've been had surgery on. I've been stabbed when I was in prison. You name it. I was never this afraid when I was acting a fool in school and I look up and saw my mama. Toombs is still seeing chills. You in school. Hey, I want the hey, teacher, like sit down. Hey, I want the let me hear it say, hey, y'all should so good. Okay, we don't play that game, but you just hey, yo, don't get it, Mr. Austin, yo, get it. This me in school, y'all. Get it. Teacher's telling me sit down. Get it. Shut up. Bad. Get it. Y'all, I done looked up and my mama sitting there. Gizmo. I done looked up and my mama is standing in the door. Toombs, Chase, Chad. If you ain't been through that, let me see. That's why I tell people you can't do nothing to me that hasn't already been done. This is facts. They'll switch. Woo-hoo. So cute. You a blessed kid. Hey, Chase, you see her trying to do a thing? Clown, yeah, I've been in. Woo, Toombs. Lord have mercy. I'm talking about chat. Y'all, you look up and you know you've been acting a fool, and they can look and they just looking at you through the door. Shh. Hey, y'all, let me tell you about a classic time. People think the rockin' to sleep thing came from the street. Nah, I didn't get that. I got that from my mama. All that not broadcasting what you do. I wasn't arguing with you. I wasn't going to go back and forth. We're not making no scene. It's just what it is, right? One day, y'all, I'm in Emerson. I don't remember what I did, but I had to call home. And I never forget. They told me to come on. Okay, come here. That's the longest walk, y'all. When you know you got to get home, you know you got to ask what's waiting on you. Y'all, so I finally get there. No. That was another time. No. I done messed up. I done got terrible grades. I'm talking about my grades is toast. Well, I say, hey, how you doing? Is everything all right? Yeah, Mom, everything great. How was school? Oh, yeah, everything is wonderful. I get a call. I think it's some little chick I'm messing with at the time. Is your mama fine? No, she ain't saying that. Yes, I'm thinking I'm good. Mom gave me the phone and everything. Yeah, everything is all good, y'all, the whole night. Hey, baby. She being nice to me and everything, y'all. I'm like, she don't know. Yes. Y'all, I eat dinner. Everything is cool.
Y'all, I'm downstairs. I got my room in the basement. In the laundry room in the back. Y'all, all I know is my mama woke me up with that motherfucking extension cord. She tore my black ass to pieces. I'm talking about on the smooth tip, y'all. She woke me up and tore my ass up. That was rocking me to sleep. She did just like this. So all that streets, no, I got that from my mama. Oh yeah. Pick your own switch, Miss Toon. And then listen, don't try to get the wrong switch. Cause I try to get the one that'll break. Parents always know when shit ain't right. This is facts. Yeah, Toon, and she was good. Oh man, she was good. I'm talking about she played me. She played me like a flute. And here I thought that I was getting away with something. You know what I'm saying? I thought that I was slick and I was. So y'all, that's the one thing that you know what I mean? Pumpkin, I don't want these now. It's bedtime now. You already ate now. Every other baby is trying to get to sleep. You and every other baby? You got your own plans? So let me see. My grandmother used to tie a rubber band. No, she didn't. No, she didn't, Tombs. No, she didn't. No, she didn't. Ooh, man. Them days. Hey, Tombs, listen. These children today, they don't know how good they got it. They don't know how good they got it. All of that Tombs, I couldn't be a teacher. I couldn't be a teacher. The way these teachers are disrespected. Tombs, I saw this little Mexican kid called that black, right out there where El Cheapo live, out there in California. This little Mexican kid called this teacher, nigga, yeah, my nigga. The teacher and you can see the teacher get mad. That little punk tried to audacity, tried to put his hands on the teacher. El Cheapo, let me tell you something. I wasn't the best child in the world. I was sitting here and be lying. Hey, Cheapo, I wouldn't even be here. They'd have deposited my black ass in space. What? You put your hands on a teacher? You did what, my nigga? What? Nigga. El Cheapo. Chat. Tools. The way these young people talk to adults today, the way they lack respect for people in authority positions. Teacher, you talk to a teacher like that? Then these people barely make enough money to get by. They're already in debt. Most of them are only in it because they love the job, because the job don't pay shit. And you mean to tell me that's how you talk to somebody trying to teach your stupid ass something? Talking about child abuse. Yeah, they don't know nothing about no child abuse, Tombs. These kids, let me see. The laws, these kids like that though. Yep, the laws have these kids like that. This is facts. But I'm gonna tell you something, Tombs, and I'm gonna tell you something. White men don't run me, and I'm gonna tell you something. When I believe the need to discipline my child, I'm gonna discipline the way I see fit. Now let me tell you something, white man. You can go to hell. You sure can. And I'll tell you that to your face. I'll tell it to your mama's face. Because let me tell you what I know. When my daughter is messed up out here in this world, you know what you're going to say? Well, where's your parents? Where's your father? But you're going to tell me how I should discipline my child, but yet you have the ability to discipline when she messes up. You have the ability to discipline her the way you see fit. What? So you think you're going to tell me what to do with my child? Man, get the... Yeah, all right, man. Yeah, all right. I don't give a... Listen, let me tell y'all something, man. We're going to have to take our communities back. And it's just going to come down to just that. And we're going to have to police, and we're going to have to... But like I said, once again, that's once we get our own... Because there were just certain things that were just... You just couldn't do. It was already understood. Play if you want. Like, play if you want. And so... There's going to have to come a point, black people, when we're going to have to begin to stand up with each other and support one another in the face of this foolishness that's being pushed upon us. we're gonna have to, because other than that, we won't have anything. I tried to call the police on my grandma one time. She was too beat my ass. Hey, Tools. That's what the old school. They ain't care nothing about nothing. Tools. You know how, I'm in the 5th grade. My sister in 8th. My oldest. One day we supposed to walk home together, but she not with me. Mom and Dad said, "Where's?" I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Then she go outside. Mama, they go outside. It's about 5 o'clock. Nobody know where nobody at. Where your daughter? Where they trying to kick it right? Mookie's mama stayed 2 doors down. True story, y'all. If I'm lying, I'm flying. Girl named Mookie, her mama stayed 2 doors down. She pull up. She got a green duster. I never forget it. Pull up in a little duster. All of a sudden, you see kids jumping out the window. They're older than me, though. Kids jumping out the window. My mama go in there. She looking for my sister. I don't see this. As the legend goes, she threw a punch. She was hiding up under the bed. She tried to throw a punch at my mama. She threw a punch and tried to boss up against my mama. I get right back to that. Spare the rod, spoil the child. They really didn't care. Hell, the police turned around and left and said, "Well, is she whooping you? It's the reason why." This is facts. This is facts. This is fact. And this when we had some structure, because you knew your parents could teach. 2, I guess my mama played it off at that particular point in time, got her 2 doors down to where she was at. My mama didn't cuss much, but I never forget. She said, "Come on, bitch." Excuse my language. And you know when you young, you like seeing your siblings get that mama. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Tooms. I felt so sorry for her. My mama dragged her. Then they put her under the water with the extension cord, and she had this long, pretty hair. My mama cut it all off. Swear to God. She cut all her hair off and she cut her bald and left like a tail. Then took her down to the police station, told them what she did. My mama was cut like that. My mama was cut like that. She was, you could not test Renee Ann and see what time it is. Gotta go to work. Be blessed, Chase. I appreciate you for being in here, man. My brother, thank you. Tooms. I ain't never been afraid of nobody like I was afraid of my mother. She was the real deal. And so, like, you know, and the funny part about it is, when she was snapped, you could see it in her eyes. She wasn't there no more. She was gone. You know what I mean? And you catch her whenever she got back. You know what I'm saying? That was that. I got to get the Gizmo. Y'all, I appreciate y'all for being with me. Make sure you hit the like and subscribe button. You know what I'm saying? Thank y'all for being in the house. I'm about to get the Gizmo, about to wash her up. We got to get ready for it tomorrow. She walking around here. Give me that remote control. Come here. Give me that. Pumpkin. Give it to Daddy. That's what it is. Shout out to Miss Tooms. That's how my grandmother was. She grew. This is facts. And I'm gonna tell you something. I miss them days. Because we need more parents like that. We need more structure in our communities. Because if we, you know what I mean, without it, we just like a boat with no sail. You know what I mean? No compass. It's got to be some structure, and that's that. You know, without that, you know what I mean. Without that, thank you, baby. Come here, Gizmo. Come on, say goodnight. Come here. Get your tail over here right now. Come to Daddy. come here. Come here, little girl. Right now. Look how defiant she is. Come here. Come to daddy. Good night, y'all. Say good night, Gizmo. Ouch.